colleges for 2 weeks amid COVID surge. 10 Shahjalal University students hospitalized for ongoing hunger strike. Minister calls students for talks. Ruling regime demeaning Bangladesh internationally, says BNP. Smear campaign against rap, says FM. Assalamu alaikum. This is Shafia Haq PU welcoming you all to Evening News. You have just heard the headlines. Now let's move on to the details. Bangladesh government has shut all schools and colleges across the country for 2 weeks in an effort to limit the spread of coronavirus infections. The Cabinet Division issued a notice today making the shutdown effective until February 6. The decision to close universities in the pandemic has been left to the authorities of the institutions. The coronavirus infection has become rampant, which led the government to make the decision, Health Minister Zahid Malik said. The audience of social, political and religious events must be no more than 100 people. Also, those participating in the gatherings will have to provide vaccination cards or COVID-negative certificates. Government and private company employees must take vaccines and show the certificates at work. The local administration and law enforcement agencies have been instructed to monitor the issues.
অনেক ছাত্র ছাত্রীরা সংক্রামিত হচ্ছে এবং তারা হাসপাতালে এবং ডাক্তারদের কাছে আসছে চিকিৎসার জন্য। এটা আশঙ্কাজনক। আগামী 2 সপ্তাহ স্কুল, কলেজ, ইউনিভার্সিটি বন্ধ থাকবে। প্রত্যেকটি অনুষ্ঠান যেটা হবে সেখানে 100-র বেশি লোক আসতে পারবে না। হাসপাতালে যে অবস্থা হচ্ছে আমরা মনে করি যেটা আশঙ্কাজনক। বিশেষ নির্দেশনা রয়েছে বইমেলা কিভাবে পরিচালিত হবে। বাণিজ্য মেলা তো আমরা লাগু করব। পর্যটন কেন্দ্রেও একই বিধিনিষেধ লাগু হবে। যদি হোটেলে যেতে হয়, রেস্টুরেন্টে যেতে হয়, এই ধরনের সনদ, টিকার সনদ এবং টেস্টের সনদ নিয়েই তাদেরকে যেতে হবে। অফিস আদালত অর্ধেকে নামিয়ে আনার বিষয় চলেছে। অর্ধেক লোক দিয়ে তারা অফিস আদালত কাজ করবে।
Dhaka University will return to online classes on Sunday as it postponed in-person classes until February 6 amid the pandemic. The university has kept its residential halls open and will run administrative operations on a limited scale according to a notice. Meanwhile, the National University suspended all exams, saying a new schedule for the tests will be announced after the COVID situation returns to normal. A total of the 24 students of Shahjalal University who went on hunger strike demanding the resignation of Vice-Chancellor Fariduddin Ahmed and the withdrawal of police cases have been hospitalized. 23 students, including those who were hospitalized, have fallen sick so far on the 3rd day of the hunger strike in Sylhet today. The rest of the students who are sick but not hospitalized were put on a saline drip at the protest venue. The VC would have resigned if he had the moral compass, protesters said, adding that they will continue fasting until he steps down. Meanwhile, Education Minister Dr. Deepu Moni has called the agitating students for talks in Dhaka. The students have responded her call to resolve the deadlock.
যত দ্রুত সম্ভব আমাদের সাথে কথা বলতে চান। আমাদের এখান থেকে প্রতিনিধি টিম যাবে। উনি বলছেন যে যদি আজকে সম্ভব হয় তাহলে আজকেই আমরা ওনার সাথে গিয়ে মিটিং করব।
BNP Standing Committee member Khandakar Musharraf Hussain alleged that the Awami League-led government has failed to suppress their acts of torture, disappearance, murder, extrajudicial killings and human rights violations. The whole world now knows that there is no human rights, no democracy in the country, he made the comment while speaking at a discussion marking the birth anniversary of party founder Ziaur Rahman at the National Press Club. The senior BNP leader also said the recently imposed U.S. sanctions on RAB and the 12 human rights organizations' letter to the UN to ban RAB in peacekeeping missions is a matter of shame for Bangladesh and its people. Dr. Musharraf said the acts of the ruling regime are demeaning the country internationally.
জাতিসংঘকে চিঠি দিয়ে তারা বলেছে যে জাতিসংঘের যে শান্তি মিশন পিস মিশনে বাংলাদেশ থেকে যারা যায় সেখানে যেন র্যাবের কোনো কর্মকর্তা কোনো সদস্য যেতে না পারে। এটা কি আমাদের জন্য খুব গর্বের ব্যাপার? অবশ্যই আমাদের জন্য লজ্জার ব্যাপার। এইভাবে আজকে যে আমাদেরকে হেয় প্রতিপন্ন করছে কারা? আজকের সরকার। কেন? গায়ের জোরে ক্ষমতায় থাকার জন্য।
Inspecting several educational institutions in Sunamganj's Dirai today, Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen has said those who don't like RAB are spreading propaganda against the elite force.
র্যাব ড্রাগের বিরুদ্ধে আন্দোলন করে, হিউম্যান ট্রাফিকিং এর বিরুদ্ধে শক্ত অবস্থান এবং অফকোর্স টেরোরিজমের বিরুদ্ধে শক্ত অবস্থান। তারা খুব ইফেক্টিভ, ভেরি এফিশিয়েন্ট এবং তারা আপনার করাপ্ট না। স্বয়ং ইউএস স্টেট ডিপার্টমেন্ট সেটা স্বীকার করেছে। কিছু লোক এটা পছন্দ করে না, তারা দেশে অঘটন ঘটাতে চায়, তার ফলে তাদের বিরুদ্ধে বিভিন্ন রকম প্রচারণা অপপ্রচার শুরু করেছে।
Addressing a program in Chattogram today, Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood has said most of the international rights organizations which call for UN to ban RAB from peacekeeping missions are name-based only.
এনপি ধারাবাহিকভাবে তারা বাংলাদেশের বিরুদ্ধে ষড়যন্ত্র করছে, লবিস ফার্ম নিয়োগ করে তাদের অবৈধ অর্থ লবিস ফার্মে লগ্নি করে তারা দেশের ভাবমূর্তি ক্ষুণ্ণ করার জন্য, দেশের সমৃদ্ধি প্রবৃদ্ধি এগুলোকে বাধাগ্রস্ত করার জন্য তারা দেশের বিরুদ্ধে ষড়যন্ত্র করছে।
Border Guard Bangladesh has seized 5 kg of recreational drugs worth Taka 25 crore in Cox's Bazar. This is the largest haul of crystal meth or ice in the country to date, BGB's Cox's Bazar unit said in a statement. The drugs were seized from the Palungkhali area of the district's Ukhia during a special drive conducted by the Cox's Bazar battalion of BGB on Thursday. Some drug traders would enter Bangladesh from Myanmar with a large consignment of crystal meth. The BGB patrol team took position under a bridge near Palungkhali Bazar. International news. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov are to hold talks in Geneva later amid mounting fears that Russia could be about to invade Ukraine. On Thursday, Blinken warned Moscow of grave consequences if any of its forces cross the border. Russia has 100,000 troops at the border but denies planning to invade. President Vladimir Putin has issued demands to the West, including that Ukraine be stopped from joining NATO. He wants the Western Defensive Alliance to abandon military exercises and stop sending weapons to Eastern Europe, which Moscow sees as its backyard. Cricket. Bangladesh picked up their first win in the Under-19 World Cup 2022, beating Canada by 8 wickets at St. Kitts on Thursday. The win will keep the hopes alive for the defending champions, who started the tournament with an astounding 7-wicket loss against England in their first match. After winning the toss, Canada got off to a slow, but Canada were bundled out for 136. In reply, depending on the Iftikhar 61 held, Bangladesh finished the match with dazzling victory. Bangladesh will play their next match against UAE on Saturday. Before ending, let's have a look on the headlines once again. Bangladesh again shut schools, colleges for 2 weeks amid COVID surge. 10 Shahjalal University students hospitalized for ongoing hunger strike. Minister calls students for talks. Ruling regime demeaning Bangladesh internationally, says BNP. Smear campaign against RAB, says FM. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates over NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shundar Khabar, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.